Hello there, guys, over on YouTube. I hope all of you are doing well. Big up to every single one in the chat. I see you guys. I hope all of you are well. Welcome to the Watchalong. 4. Sunderland versus Chelsea, but the final day, right? The final day. It's the final Premier League day of the season, and it's a big one because we're focusing on here, of course, for Sunderland versus Chelsea, but we are also looking at things elsewhere, including Brighton versus Manchester United, which directly affects us and where we're going to finish in the league. Are we going to get a Europa League spot? Are we going to get a Conference League spot? Are we going to get nothing, right? We're focusing on Tottenham versus Everton, as well as West Ham versus Leeds, because that's the relegation battle. And at the end, of course, there is going to be the trophy lift at Selhurst Park for Arsenal to lift the Premier League title. I can't believe I've just said that. And also at Manchester City, where they are saying goodbye to Pep Guardiola, to Bernardo Silva, and to John Stones, but specifically Pep Guardiola, and they're going to do a whole thing afterwards. So those are the 4 things, the 4 main things that are happening today. Going to be an interesting one. Now, those of you that have been here on or that have been on YouTube at the moment, you might or might not have known about the Big Up stream that we've already started. So link in the description. First link is right there if you haven't seen it already. If it's not there, refresh. And you could head over there if you want. We've gone through the lineups, we've gone through the tactical breakdown, gone through the predictions, and if you still want to participate in the predictor, you can hit that first link in the description, get involved. You've got 22 minutes, and then it's done for the season. No more predictions until next season. So make sure that you guys get involved and get yourself there quickly, or forever hold your peace. This is going to be an interesting one, right? An interesting... Oh, yeah, Liverpool are saying goodbye to Mo Salah as well, aren't they? But, I mean, yeah, there's that too. There is also the European spot situation at the moment, right? And I say this because I've already outlined this for the Big Up audience, but on here, let me tell you guys. So, right now, let me go to... Right now, Bournemouth are in 6th. Liverpool in 5th, Aston Villa in 4th. Bournemouth can still get Champions League football, right? They still can. But what needs to happen, Aston Villa need to lose to Manchester City, playing at City. Liverpool need to win to go above Villa. And Bournemouth need to stay in 6th, which means to get at least a point in their game, and they will be playing Champions League football that way. If that's not the case, then they're going to be playing Europa League. Brighton can still get into 6th if they win their game and Bournemouth lose. So Brighton could make Champions League football if Villa lose, Liverpool win, Brighton get Champions League football, right? But if not, Brighton will get Europa League. Now, Brighton need to win, considering Chelsea on their tails. If Chelsea were to win, they could leapfrog Brighton if Brighton don't pick up a win, and then Brighton go down into the Conference League spot. But at the same time, Brentford could also get a result and leapfrog Brighton to get into 8th. Brentford are level on points with us. They could get 7th. So they're looking for a Europa League spot. Sunderland, on 51 points, are looking for a Europa League spot. They can only get 7th. So if they beat Chelsea, they're looking to try and get into 7th as long as Brighton don't pick up a win. So that's interesting too. And Brentford would need to not win for Sunderland to get that spot as well. If not, Sunderland would get Conference League football, which for them is a big deal. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. For Chelsea, it's easy. If we win, we need to hope Brighton haven't won, and we'll play Europa League. If Brighton win, then whatever we do, we'll stay in 8th and get Conference League, unless if Brentford pick up a result, or if Sunderland do beat us, Sunderland go above us, and we'll finish in 9th or 10th. So it's either Europa, Conference, or no European football for us next season. Newcastle can try and get a Conference League spot, but it's going to be difficult for them. They're 3 points behind. There is a 7-goal gap at the moment, and it's looking a bit too far. Same goes for Everton and same goes for Fulham. So that's the situation in terms of the European spots. For Tottenham and for West Ham, Tottenham on 38 points, West Ham on 36. Tottenham are at home to Everton, West Ham are at home to Leeds. We need Tottenham to lose and West Ham to win. That's the only outcome, right? That's the only outcome. So simple as that, in order for Tottenham to get relegated. So apart from that, there's nothing else to play for. I say apart from that, I just went through like how much, but yeah, apart from that, nothing else to play for. Arsenal are champions, City are already in second, United are already in third. Actually, let's see, if we're talking about the Brighton game too, let's see what the lineups are for the Brighton United game. Have United gone strong? Yeah, they have. Kind of. Lemens, Mazraoui, Maguire, Martinez, Luke Shaw, Mainu, Mason Mount in midfield, Bruno Fernandes, Diallo, Dorgu and Mbeumo. It's a bit 50-50, right? Bit 50-50. Brighton have gone all guns blazing, of course. So we're going to keep tabs on. We're going to watch the Sunderland Chelsea game, but we're also going to keep tabs on what is happening elsewhere, Brighton United, and also what's happening at Tottenham and what's happening at West Ham for the relegation fight. And then the rest, I guess, we'll just see at the end, because that doesn't really bother us or concern us. You know, who's going to play Conference League? Are we bothered? Who else is going to be getting Europa? Are we bothered? Who's going to get relegated is what we're bothered about, for sure. Because if it's Tottenham going down, that's history. And yeah, and of course, who's actually getting sixth and will that get Champions League or not is going to be the other thing. So yeah, what else was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Let me look at the table. Oh yeah, for the relegation fight, Tottenham are at home to Everton. Tottenham's home record is horrible. For home games this season, they're 19th. And Everton, for away games, are up there. I think they're 5th or 6th, right? If I'm going to verify this. They're 6th. For away games, they're 6th. West Ham, for home games, are 17th. But Leeds, for away games, are 18th. So this could work in our favour, guys. There is a possibility that West Ham could pip Leeds at home and Everton beat Tottenham at Spurs. So hopefully we get that. If that was to happen, today is going to be a great day. If that doesn't happen, today is not going to be a great day. So that's that. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the big up chat. I still have my eyes on you guys, of course. The super chat's over on YouTube. Big up to you guys. Charlie K with the first super chat of the day. Hey, Younes, can you react to Skepsis, Doctor and Tony Perry Arctic England edit? Please, it's sick and I think you're going to like it. I've not heard of that at all. Hang on. Okay. I'll check it out after. I can't do it on here, but I will check it out after. I've got that here. So yeah, I'll have a look. Brian CFC, member for 19 months. Thank you very much. Saying blue coat out. Always. Unfortunately, a lot of people seem to have forgotten that now. But that's just the reality of the fan base, I guess, isn't it? Brian CFC, big up the Chelsea forever. Ownership out. Thank you very much. This summer is going to be very, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll see how it all plays out. But I want to ask you guys 2 things in the chat. Let me know. What's your score prediction? Right? And like I say, if you want to get your predictions in on the predictor game on Big Up, you've got 14 minutes and the first link in the description is going to do that for you. After that, that's it. No more until next season. So you want to get in now, or forever hold your peace. So make sure you do. You can copy mine that are on there, or you can do your own. Up to you. That function is there. Let me know how you think it's going to end. And also, let me know, would you take Conference League football, or would you take no European football? If you had to choose one of the, I know you'd all say Europa League. I'm not going to ask that. We'd all take Europa League if we had to just choose that or nothing. But if you have to choose actually getting Conference League and not getting any European football, also let me know that. Brian, thank you for the super chat as well. Charlie K saying it's a song about Thomas Tuchel's army. I gathered because it did say England did it, and it seems like it's down that route. So I appreciate that. I will check that out after. I'd take nothing. 2-1 Chelsea, 2-0 Chelsea, 2-1, 2-1 Sunderland win. Okay, 2-2, 1-1. No European football, nothing, no EU. One person says conference. I did a £1 bet at the start of the season that says Spurs will get relegated, 100 to 1. You might get 100 quid today. You might. I'd take one game a week. Yeah, same logic for me. Same logic for me. Europa or nothing. Conference League's a waste of time. Younes, why are you so negative about Chelsea? Honestly, I'm not even going to answer. If it's not, this question makes it seem like it's a choice. It's not a choice. Anything other than what I'm saying, which is the reality, is lying to you guys. Which I'm not going to do to you. So, if people think that things all of a sudden are really good at the club, then you think that. You think that. Simple as that. Like I say, this summer's going to reveal a lot. Don't think conference means much. 20-0 Delap masterclass. What? On points during a fight, like we saw yesterday with Usyk and Rico. Honestly, that fight was unbelievable. That fight was ridiculous. Let me know if you watched that fight. It was Rocky Balboa reincarnated. Unreal. And the biggest robbery I think I've ever seen in boxing. But let me know if you saw it. Tay McMahon saying, big up Younes, been a long season with this Blue Co nonsense. Enjoy the off-season, brother, and keep landing it. Always win, lose, draw, Blue Co out. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. 100%. 100%. A car 233 conference would give us our under-21 a run until the semis, but we would be a disgrace to all big clubs. We like to say that, right? But what benefit is that actually going to bring? Do you know what I mean? We've already done that. Do you remember when we went through all of those games? And yeah, we were rotating. We had the C team. Who remembers the C team? What's the point? Like, we're done with that. There's no point to it. There's no point. Do you know what I mean? It's just bringing the bar too low. We've done it once. Great. We won it. Fantastic. How did that actually benefit us? It didn't really benefit us in the end, did it? So, yeah. For me, I'll avoid Conference League. I don't want to participate ever again. Zero Tolerance, thank you for your super chat as well. Just dialed in. What would happen to avoid Conference League? So we got to finish 7th and win and hope Brighton don't win, or Brighton do win and we lose. It depends on if Brighton are winning. It comes down to that. So we're going to keep our eyes on the Brighton game as well as that's going on, because we need to pay attention to that game too. Charlie K, thank you very much, mate, for the super chat as well, saying, I'm watching the West Ham game with my granddad. He's a lifelong fan of 60 years. He's now 72 for today. Come on, you Irons. Please, Spurs, go down. It's weird when you see Chelsea fans saying, come on, you Irons, isn't it? I mean, we did that once already this season. Didn't go very well because Arsenal won the league. But let's hope today they can redeem themselves. New entry on the predictor, HM Danny, thank you very much to you. Brand new entry on the predictions. There's 10 minutes left to participate over on Big Up. First link in the description. If you're on YouTube, if you don't see it, refresh the page. You will see it. And yeah, is Xabi Alonso there? By the way, what channel is this on? Hang on, let me do a little bit of due diligence here. What channel is this on? Because all the games are on at the same time, and gotta hope. My goodness, 8. No one watches 8. Flipping hell. Let's go to 8. My God. If it works. It better work. Do you know what I mean? It is on Sky Sports Plus, but I think... I don't know how it is on Sky. Is it like a red button sort of system? I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look. Let's get this up and running. Channel 8. Channel 8 for Chelsea's 8th. The foreshadowing is real. Man. Oh. I went straight past. Like Lewis Hamilton on a good day. What have I done? Oh. Oh, okay. There's the Stadium of Light. There we are. Come on. There's the Stadium of Light. The final day. So it's a packed out ground. Sunderland are up for this. Considering where Sunderland were, right? Sunderland were League One, Championship, constantly failing. Then they get to the Prem, and now they're in a chance of getting to European football. So would we want us to be in Europa or not in Europa at all? No, Europa. Look, if I have to choose between Europa and no European football, I'll choose Europa. Europa League at least is something. All right, I'm not fussed about it. So when it's going on, I'm not that bothered. I'll be honest. It's not something I aspire for us to absolutely go out and win. We've been there and done that too. But I'd rather that than no European football. But I would rather no European football than Conference League. That's where I stand at the moment. So in a hierarchy order, I will choose Europa, no European football at all, Conference League. That would be from top to bottom. There's the league table confirmation. Arsenal champions. Oh, flipping now. I wonder. Hang on. What's the Arsenal team today? I bet they've rested everyone. I'm curious about that as well. Sky Sports Plus and then the red button. If over on Sky. So if you're in the UK, that's the instruction for today's game. I bet these teams are going to be horrible. So Crystal Palace have gone with Henderson, Klein, Lerma, Riyad, Munoz, Kamada, Hughes, Cardines, Sarr, Devaney, Larson. It's all right. It's all right. Arsenal have gone with Kepa, Calafiori, Hincapié at centre-back, Norgard at centre-back. Oh, no. Mosquera right back, Zubamendi, Lewis Skelly, Madueke's in the 10. Holy crap. Martinelli on the left, Doman on the right, Jesus up front. That is the most rotated Arsenal team I've ever seen. Well, not ever seen, but my goodness, they've rested everyone. Now, the Champions League final is going to be next weekend. We are doing that on Younes Talks Football, so make sure you guys are subbed over there too. There will be a video on Younes Talks Football at the end of this today, as well as the match review on here, because it's the final day, so we'll see exactly what's happened. For the Brighton Man United game, let's see what Brighton have gone with. Verbruggen, Weefa, Van Heck, Dunk, Kadioglu, Grog, Milner, Cooper, Inshalwood, Gomez, Danny Welbeck. Yeah, it's as good as you get for Brighton. For United, Lamens, Shaw, Martinez, Maguire, Mazraoui, Mainu, Mount, Fernandez, Diallo, Dorgu, and Mbuemo. It's a bit rotated. It's a bit rotated for Manchester United. Tottenham's lineup is weird. Right, Tottenham's lineup is bizarre, which is great because that puts us in a great position. Big up to Ivan Mateos with a new entry on Big Up. You got 5 minutes left to participate in that game before it all wraps up for the season, so you can't get any more predictions in. First link in the description, you know what to do. For Tottenham, Kinski in goal, Spence is playing right back, Udogi, Van de Ven, Danso, Palhinha, Bentancur, Conor Gallagher, Tell, Pedro Porro's on the right, and Richarlison up front. Bizarre. Very bizarre. So, we'll see. See how this is going to end up. We'll see. Players are not out on the pitch yet. They're going to. But Sunderland have this good thing of eyes in the stand. Very nice. For Chelsea, by the way, because we've spoken on Big Up, we've not spoken on here. As you can see, there's the lineup: Sanchez, Hato, Colwell, Fofana in the back three, Cucurella, Gusto are wing backs, Caicedo and Enzo in midfield, Neto and Palmer in the half spaces / tens, and Pedro up front. It's a balanced team. I just would rather play Reece James at right wing back. I don't get why Gusto started this one. Doesn't make any sense to me. Unless if we're protecting him for the World Cup, that's the only thing that I can think of. But I would play James at right wing back. I don't know why he's not. For Sunderland, it's pretty to type. Xhaka in midfield, Lefay in the 10. It's basically as good as it gets for Sunderland as well. So we'll see how this is going to end up. We'll see how this one's going to end up. As the game is going on, we will keep tabs on the scores elsewhere. You guys in the chat, you know what to do as well. Keep us updated. And, we'll be keeping eyes on all. Players going out onto the pitch. Thoughts on Marmoush? I've seen one rumour on him today. Good player. Good player. It's a weird one. Where would he play? I suspect if we get Marmoush in, Neto's gone. I think Neto's gone anyway, I'll be honest. I think Neto's going to be one that leaves. But, yeah, it's... Marmoush is a player I would take, but I will also say it's still not enough. Do you know what I mean? Still not enough. You can't just think, okay, get Marmoush. Okay, we're good now. Like, that's not the truth. But I would take Marmoush. If you're telling me, we get rid of our wingers and we do bring in a Marmoush, okay, cool. Bring in Marmoush. Marmoush, Yildiz from Juventus, for example. Yeah, these are players I would have. The thing with Marmoush is that he's done this at City. He tends to play central, behind the striker. He can fluctuate as well. But, yeah. I also think, how much is he going to cost? He just arrived at City. It's not going to be cheap. Same goes for Nico Gonzalez. I saw a link about Nico Gonzalez. Well, I don't think there's any substance to that. He just got to City. I don't think there's going to be too much on that, if I'm honest. But we'll see. Faisal, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Younes. I am secretly hoping something bad happens when they call off all celebrations in the country. Why? Why? No. Well, unless you're talking about the Arsenal celebrations. Yeah, if something can cut that short, that would be great. But nah, at the end of the day, look, they deserve it. Let them celebrate. They're gonna do what they're doing. The parade is on the 31st, the day after the Champions League final. So they're gonna wait to see if they do win the Champions League or not. And if they do, leave London, basically. It's a good stadium. Stadium of Light is a good stadium. Ak was saying, Younes, did you see what Vince tweeted last time? Comments saying that you and Johnny are negative and that we're going to return this season. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I've been in this position before. Been here before. We're about to get up and away. Bernardo Silva's an interesting one. He is leaving City. I think he's got somewhere lined up. Would I take Bernardo Silva? Yes. Of course. But it's a short-term thing. It's a short-term thing. It's not like, okay, bringing in someone who's established in like they're 27 or something. We're talking about someone who's at the end, right? Right. We're up and away. 4, Sunderland versus Chelsea. Right, we're keeping tabs on everything else that happens elsewhere. So we'll have the scores available to us just in case. And if something happens, I will let you know. Right, there's the scores in front of me here. I'll get live updates as they're coming in. Chris Cavana's the referee here today for Sunderland Chelsea. Sunderland, like I've already established, are playing for something today. They do want European football, so they are going to go all guns blazing. For us, yeah, you know. Yeah, it's the same thing up for grabs, but for us it means a lot less. Do you know what I mean? So, see what happens. By the way, it is a back three, like the lineups on screen are showing you guys. It is a back three. It is a three with wing backs, double pivot, front three. Sunderland starting this game with all the ball. And gone out for a Chelsea throw. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, all games are here. Big up, Steve, in the chat. How you doing? Hope you're good. CFC LDN does not deserve any European football. Until Blueco prove they intend to back Alonso and bring experience quality. Until then, nothing has changed. Blueco out. I agree. The one positive of having Alonso is that he's already gone for a Europa League campaign, went to the final, lost it. He was unbeaten that entire season up until that final, but with Bayer Leverkusen. But yeah, apart from that, that's the positive. For what we actually need to bring in and focus on, yeah, that's what we need to be careful of in the summer. And whether this team's actually going to be equipped to go into the new season. Now, personally, if it's not going to be Europa League, this is why I would want no European football, just so we can focus on the league. Just play one game a week and we're good to go. Edward, thank you for the 10 gift memberships to the channel. Corner taken straight to the goalkeeper. Brand new members? 10 brand new members, courtesy of Edward. Big up to Edward. He does this all the time. Edward, legend of the channel. Hermit YT, Zedziliki, YTVN, 1RMFC, Staffing, Motion Earther, Emmanuel, AJ, Joshua, Joyboy, all brand new members. Big up to Edward. Fantastic. Cole Palmer, was that a shot or a pass? He literally passed it to the goalkeeper. He was in, and he just passed it to the keeper. I don't know why. Here's Gusto. Got Neto on this right-hand side, which is weird. I thought Palmer would be more off the right-hand side, and Neto would be over on the left, combining with Cucurella, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Cucurella is so far forward. As a wing-back should. This game has Alonso prep written all over it. The fact that it's a back three, there's wing backs, and there's a double pivot, and all of this is Alonso trying things out just to see. Not trying things out, he's analysing. He's watching this, and he's just watching and gathering info. That's it. But Neto's on this right-hand side, which means Palmer's on the left. Is that what's going on? Yeah, it is. It is. Palmer's on that. Palmer is on the left-hand side, combining with Cucurella, it seems now. João Pedro's down the middle. Neto is on the right. Neto Gusto. Ouch. Carlos, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated to you. How you doing? Hey, Younes, good morning and happy Sunday to you. Can't believe it's the last game of Chelsea until the summer transfer window. Hopefully, Xabi Alonso will turn things around. Who's staying? Who is staying? Barely anyone. I think there's going to be a lot of outgoings. A lot. To be honest, there has to be. And I say this, financially, there has to be a lot of outgoings. 1-0 Wolves. Oh, wow. It's Burnley Wolves on the last day. It's 1-0 Wolves. Wolves have scored. Just in case you're interested. You know, the two teams getting relegated. The only two confirmed teams relegated and one scored. Do you know what I mean? Good defending. Sunderland. Is Xhaka. Xhaka, who is having to witness Arsenal winning a league. Uh-oh. Here comes Sunderland. Sanchez with a save. Interesting. Hang on, I want to ask this question. Who are you lot watching? Are you watching Chelsea or are you watching someone else? Or be like, you can obviously, you have this watch along. I do understand if people are watching other games. But let me know, what are you watching? I do want to know. Type it in the chat. Who are you lot watching? I've got a feeling a lot of you are watching Tottenham. I've just got that feeling. Is that what's happening? Okay, we've got quite a lot of Chelsea. We've got a few Spurs. Someone's watching West Ham. All right, RSO 2003, I see you. Spurs. Both. Spurs. Yeah, a lot of you are watching Spurs. I thought so. Keep us updated then. Yeah, stick it in the chat. Give us the Spurs updates as they're coming in. I'd love to know. Whilst I'm watching Chelsea. For the sake of the channel, pretty much, at this point. But I've also got the scores in front of me, so I do have everything happening as it's... Baz is saying Chelsea on Big Up. Yeah, fantastic. All right. Good to know. Good to know. There's no goals anywhere else. 8 minutes in. No goals anywhere else. As it stands, we're playing Conference League. Just as it stands. The Red Wolf, thank you for the super chat. Everton Spurs, because it's on Goal Rush. I bet. Sunderland moving the ball on the left-hand side. Sunderland throw. Is this going to be a long one? I think it's going to be a long one. Yeah, they're going to Rory Delap it. Very fitting. Considering Rory Delap wore red and white as well. Not for Sunderland, but for Southampton, but still. Long throw in. Cleared. On the edge. Ball shifted back to the right. Cucurella needs to be tighter. Cucurella needs to be much tighter there. Enzo picks up the pitch. We're about to hit the first 10 minutes. Sunderland 0, Chelsea 0. Games elsewhere all still 0-0 except for Burnley Wolves. Wolves are winning 1-0. Rory Delap was Stoke. Sorry, my bad. Did I say Southampton? Yeah, it was Stoke. Sorry. Was it Stoke or was it Southampton? Hang on. Oh, you got me questioning now. Rory Delap. It was Stoke. Yeah, it was. Rory Delap, Tony Pulis, all that. It was Stoke. Yeah, it was Stoke. Yeah. Uh-oh. Sunderland in. Gusto's getting twisted here. Done like a pretzel. Shot from distance. Blocked by Enzo? This is why I didn't want Gusto playing. Lauren, thank you very much. Saying, with everyone gassing up Alonso, I think if Bluco had good intentions, they would announce him before the final and not wait till minutes after. It's all part of the PR. And unfortunately, it worked. And we'll see what happens in the summer window. And I think a lot of people are going to be getting excited over rumours and then nothing really actually happens. But we'll see. Iomi, thank you for the super chat as well. Watching 8 matches right now with my calculator on the side. My goodness, we've got a mathematician over here. Full on mathematician. Younes Talks Girls, big up to you. How you going, brother? Good to be here. Good to have you here. I'm doing good. I hope you're good too. Emma Evolution, thank you for the super chat as well, saying if we miss out on Europe, we might as well breach the UEFA settlement and spend more in the summer since we won't be in UEFA competition. I'm going to ask the same question. Where's the cash? This is why, what was it? It was yesterday. Yesterday I said, you know what? If Chelsea actually want to try and be serious, right? The only way to actually do that is if we actually sell like 20 players. In order to recoup a good amount and go, okay, you know what? Now with this amount, we're going to start again and we're going to do it seriously. That's, I think, the only possible way. But it would mean having to flog about 20 guys. If it's not that, I don't see where the cash is coming from. I don't see it. And we've gone through hell. So, we'll see. Krim, thank you very much. Saying I might move to Doha from London. What do you think about it? I'm Arab, so language ain't an issue. Well, Doha's a bit different compared to the UAE. Qatar's a bit different. So you need to have something lined up, like a job or something lined up. If not, you can't just rock up to Doha and just stay there. It's not like in the UAE, you can set up your own thing. You can get things going. There are options. You can get a job as well. It's up to you. But that was my route. But with Doha, with Qatar, it's a little bit more limited. But I would say at the moment, just hang about. Wait. Because we still don't know what's going on with the situation and all of this. Until there's a peace deal, until there's a deal done, and everything is now finished and everything reopens completely, then I would say hang about. Or if you've got... Oh, he said, I have a job offer. Okay, depending on when you are meant to start. When are you meant to start? If there's still a bit of time, cool. If it's immediate, you could try, but be prepared to duck back out, just in case. Cedric, thank you for the super chat, saying 10 will do. To hell with those non-UCL competitions. I feel you. I do feel you. But yeah, Krim, I hope that makes sense, mate. And yeah, it's a good job offer as well. Go for it. Do you know what I mean? Go for it. Enjoy. It's a good place. Overall, it's a good region of the world. It's just at the moment, we don't know what's really going on. That's the only thing. It's a bit of uncertainty. It's calm, but there's a bit of uncertainty. What could happen tomorrow? God knows. So that's it. Steve, big up to you, saying anyone with no audio, simply refresh the page. Absolutely. Steve's also saying on big up, Younes, have 2 laptops and a phone watching Chelsea, Spuds and Hammers games, proper Grandad Trotter style. Love it. Krim saying August start. Great, then you're good. We'll know what's going on by August. We'll definitely know what's going on by August. So yeah, you keep it in line. Keep it in line. Prepare to move. Good time to move as well, by the way. Free kick Chelsea. Neto to take on the left-hand side just out the box. This is going to be an outswinger. Ball in. All right, header, block, shot, block, shoot. Caicedo, Enzo. And he's fluffed it. Oh, he's won it back. All right, fair play. And he's lost it. He's outnumbered. There was 3 men on him. He's outnumbered. What's going on? Enzo's taken a look at the ref and he's gone back down. What's happened here then? Is Enzo all right? By the way, this could be his last game. Could be last game for a few players. He's up. He's all right. Free kick to Sunderland. Spurs all over Everton. Oh, man, not good, not good, not good. If Spurs get at least a draw, it's done. Right now, still 0-0 everywhere. No updates, except for Burnley Wolves. No updates. There's Sunderland on the ball at the moment. They've actually had more possession. Oh, it's nicely played in between the lines there into the half space. Ball onto the right-hand side for Sunderland. I thought I saw a little flicker there. No goals anywhere else. Sunderland are in the box. Poor Sunderland are moving. We're on the back foot here. We actually are. Approaching 17 minutes. It is all Sunderland at the moment. Ball in. Poor ball. Nicked by João Pedro. Still João Pedro's kept the ball nicely. Caicedo back to Pedro. He didn't have to go back there. Gusto shifted the play. That's a poor ball. Oh, my God. Hospital pass. Hospital pass from Gusto. Flipping out. We've given it away. Brilliant. Cheers, Cucurella. Flipping now. Oh, my God. We're struggling. Evolution, thank you very much, mate, for the super chat, saying, I'd rather miss out on Europe as non-UCL comps have been destroyed, as there's no relegated teams from above anymore. They've been made irrelevant now. Technically, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Good tackle by Cole, by the way. But you're not wrong. The Europa League, though, I think because of the Conference League, the Europa League has actually attracted a little bit of quality. You get some good teams that are not playing Champions League that go into Europa. Apart from that, that's it. That's it. So, yeah, this is why I'm not fussed on Europa. We've been there and done it, won it twice, enjoyed that, great, fantastic. No, 3 times. Twice or 3 times? No, twice. Oh, my God. Sunderland are all over us. We won in 2013, and then we won in 2019. Right? Fulham have scored against Newcastle. 1-0. 1-0 Fulham. Doesn't really concern us. Yeah, so 2 times. 1 under Benitez and 1 under Sarri. Europa twice. Yeah. So I'm not fussed about Europa. I'm really not bothered. But I don't want Conference League. Like, I don't want to participate. I'll participate in Europa, cool, but I will not participate in the Conference League. Hell no. It's all Sunderland, guys. I would want to say something else, but I can't. It's, oh my God, that's a great through ball. Ball onto the right-hand side. Cross in. Fofana! Flipping hell, Fofana, man. Playing with fire. I get what he's trying to do, but you don't do that there when you're crowded around players and you know the time to retrieve the ball is so short. He nearly sold Sanchez. That's not Sanchez's fault at all. Fofana's playing with fire there. Imagine that got nabbed. Right now, it's still 0-0 at Brighton. Oh my God, straight to Sanchez as well. They're all over us. We're getting shot. Younes, help me, my cat ate its kitten. What? Nah, you're bluffing. Big up to you guys on Big Up as well. Honestly, I'd rather Achiempong and Mueka clear of Delap, Gusto and Fofana. Fair. Sunderland are... yeah, they're doing us in at the moment. It's 0-0 everywhere else. Everywhere else. I'll be honest, I expected this from Sunderland. This is why I have gone with a 1-1 draw as my prediction. Because I do expect Sunderland to go all guns blazing. Will they hold for 90 minutes? I'm not entirely sure, but they do want European football. It's a big, big game for them. You know, for them, Conference League's a big deal. For us, it's... But I think that's also reflecting in the performance here. It's been a goal. Man City. Man City are 1-0 up against Villa. So, that means... Don't know who scored. Oh my God. We are struggling here. Oh, it's a free kick to Chelsea. Bloody hell. Semenyo with the goal, which means that as long as Liverpool now get a goal against Brentford, Aston Villa will go into 5th, meaning that 6th will get Champions League. Aston Villa, listen, Aston Villa are going to lose today. You best believe they're playing a hungover right now. They've all got headaches. 72-hour headaches, easily. You best believe it. They've been celebrating non-stop. Through ball, intercepted, and it's a Chelsea throw. Kareem, thank you very much again for the super chat, saying having 3 euros in 27 would be cool, not the best, and we get to have a chance to beat the Champions League winners in the Super. By the way, bought my PSG kit for the 30th. Oh, Europa League. I get what you mean. PSG kit's on for the 30th without question. Got to be done. Ball over the top. That's a good ball. Oh, he's gone for the shot there. He's nearly taken Hato's leg off. Nearly. Brobby with a shot. If you look at the power that he come running in, it's just like, ouch. If Hato had gone all guns blazing there, his leg would have come off. Still no goals elsewhere. I'm keeping eyes on this. There's still no goals elsewhere at all. This is just all Sunderland. That's in. I'm not going to lie, I thought that was out. I actually thought that was out. I thought that hit the side netting. He passed it into the net. We are so crap. We are so crap. I thought he hit it and it hit the side netting. Next thing I know, I see the ball bouncing in the net. Look at that ball flick. Look at that. I didn't hit the net. That's why I hit the post. Like inside the goal. It hit one of the bars behind the goal. Oh no, it hit the camera. Is that the camera? No wonder. Or is that a camera or microphone? Yeah, it's a camera. There it is. Bosh, hits the camera, knocks it out. Yeah, that's why. That's why I thought it hit the side netting. The net didn't move. 1-0. Well, as it stands, Brighton are still 0-0. So the only way this result is justified is if Brighton score. And he's onside. Very onside. Right. One of my predictions, by the way, on Big Up, for those on Big Up, I did say Sunderland score in the first half. I did say yes. There we are. So that prediction's looking good. Steve says most of the Chelsea players today have already checked out for the season. Gutless frauds. I think so. The ones that are at the World Cup are not going to be bothered about today. The ones that are not at the World Cup, but probably half of them are leaving. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, it's all a little bit touch and go. We don't really know, do we? We're not even playing. Like, it doesn't even look like we're playing. As it stands, Sunderland are above us. And it means that we go into 9th, if I'm not mistaken. No, we're in 10th. We're in 10th as it stands. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, we're in 10th because Brentford are drawing, which means they go 1 point above us, which means we're in 10th. Which means as long as Fulham keep winning against Newcastle, we will finish on the same points as Fulham. Nikki, thank you for the super chat saying Sunderland were in the Championship last season, to Europe next season if the rest holds. There's a lot of work to do at Chelsea, starting with Blueco. This is what Alonso's got to work with, by the way. Just saying. Everything's so mid. Do you know what I mean? We lack so much. Bloody hell, Neto nearly picked that up with his hands. Still no other goals elsewhere. DJ Bill Vibes, thank you for the contribution. Much appreciated. And cleared. Bloody hell, Sunderland fans are on it. You can just see the reaction from the Sunderland lot, and they're just so active. So far, as it stands as well, for the relegation battle, Tottenham will be staying up, as it stands. It's still 0-0 at Tottenham, and it's still 0-0 at West Ham. Here comes Sunderland again. Don't. He's bottled it. He's bottled it. He's gone back. Ball over the top. Into Neto. He's dispossessed. Here comes Sunderland. Why is he going backwards? All right, he just went backwards. I don't get why. But what are we doing? Why is no one moving? We've just stopped. We're ball watching. We're not doing anything here, guys. We're not doing anything. Like, we're not moving. We're actually not moving. Sunderland are walking through us right now. Look at that through ball. It's so easy. We're not moving. Side netting. That was a side netting. We're doing nothing. You know, like, you know when you play really bad. It's not just that. Like, at least if you're playing bad, you're moving, you're doing things. We're not doing anything. Like, the players are just sat there, stood there watching. Ball over the top, out for a throw to Sunderland. McFarlane looks lost. I mean, it's his last day, but he looks lost. And to be fair, as an interim without a pro license, I'm not surprised. Do you know what I mean? I'm not shocked. Results elsewhere still the same. Well, not results, scores. They're still the same. Sunderland free kick. We are getting absolutely done left, right and centre here. Right now, we are not playing European football next summer. Next season, sorry. None. Let me tell you this now. If Brighton score one goal, there's been a goal. Nottingham Forest. Forest are 1-0 up against Bournemouth. Oh, that's sticky. And it's out for a... There's been a goal. Man United. Man United have scored. Bournemouth have been given the biggest saviour here. Bournemouth just conceded, and so did Brighton. Brighton... Oh, and we're losing. Honestly, this is a joke. This is an absolute joke. Dazzo Chelsea, thank you very much. Said Benson, 6 things we learned. Blueco in times 3 in, Blueco out times 3. No. Oh, man. I spoke with him earlier on. He's doing good. He's doing all right. But yeah. This is weird. Okay, so the table right now as it stands. So Bournemouth were in the mud for about 10 seconds, and now they're not. Because Brighton can go above Bournemouth. Sunderland have gone into 7th. As it stands, Sunderland are in 7th. Because Brighton are losing. Oh, wow. This is interesting. So despite, basically, Bournemouth losing, all Brighton need to do is win their game. And they'll go into 6th. But they've let that go. Right now, Liverpool are still drawing, which means that 6th doesn't get Champions League football yet. Liverpool need to score against Brentford for 6th to get Champions League football as well. If not, it won't. So I hope that makes sense. Who scored for United? Here comes Sunderland again. This is just, this is long, guys. This is long. We're getting roasted. Proper. Dorgu scored. Bruno Fernandes assists. Player of the season for a reason. Is that a... throw into Chelsea by the corner flag? Honestly, we are so wasteful, it's stupid. This has turned into a ping pong game. It's like watching year 11s play football. Look at the strength. Look at the strength. Free kick, Sunderland, yep. We are horrible. This is one of the worst halves of the season, easily. Ball in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There might be a handball here, guys. There might be a handball. What's happened here? Fofana. I mean... is this going to get checked? Oh, no. Okay, cool. All right, we'll take it. I mean, for it looked like Fofana just went... Do you know what I mean? No check. I mean, check done, but no need for the ref to go and check. Everything elsewhere, still the same. Brighton losing to United 1-0. Wolves beating Burnley 1-0. Palace Arsenal is probably the biggest slugfest going on right now. Two teams that are not that bothered. Fulham beating Newcastle 1-0. Liverpool Brentford still 0-0. City beating Villa 1-0. Forest beating Bournemouth 1-0. Sunderland beating Chelsea 1-0. Tottenham, Everton and West Ham Leeds both still 0-0. So we need West Ham to score and Everton to score. That will light up the entire day. We're waiting on those two things. So then Tottenham can go down. Chelsea with a portion of the ball now. First portion of the ball, I think, in the last half an hour. Neto on the right-hand side to Gusto. Ball in. Pedro needs to score that. I'm sorry. You should get the target. It's a ball in from Gusto. It's a great run in behind. It's not even close. I expect Pedro to get the target there at least. Rostislav, thank you for the super chat saying we've been getting away with murder this game. If I was a Sunderland fan, I would be fuming. This was second dodgy call in our favour. I mean, it was close proximity. I will say that. But it did also feel like Fofana just put his arm out and put it back again. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh, my God. Uh-oh. Brobby's gone down here. And again, it's Fofana. It's Brobby and Fofana. Free kick given. Hang on. Referee saying wait. Free kick. VAR's checking this as well. Mate, Sunderland are moving brilliantly. Nah, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. Levi Cole, by the way. Nah. Brobby slipped. You can see his left foot, he slipped and then tumbled over. It's not a Not a foul. I wonder how Xabi Alonso's watching this. Given away. Come on, man. That's poor. Levi Cole should know better there. Do you think Xabi Alonso's got receipt? He's like, can I hand this contract back? Do you know what I mean? We're 5 minutes from half-time. Steve says this team needs culling. 90% of players are not fit to wear this Chelsea shirt. I agree. Overall, I agree. Ball in. And Neto doesn't reach there in time. Ball Talk Soccer, thank you for the super chat, mate. Bring back Sterling. Wow. That's how you know it's bad. When you're asking for players like Sterling, you know you're in the mud. Do you know what I mean? Nothing else happening elsewhere. There's been no goals for the last, 5-10 minutes? Ali, thank you very much, saying Bruno assist record done. Is that assist breaking the Premier League record for assists in a single season? Do let me know. If that's the case, that's really impressive from him, you know. That really is impressive from him if that's the case. Considering how United were earlier on in the season, that's pretty unreal. Yeah, wow. Fair play. Fair play, Bruno Fernandes then. It's true, 21 assists. There's been a goal. Arsenal have scored. Who scored? Kepa. Oh, Tottenham have scored. Oh, no. Oh, no. This has just gone from bad to worse. This has just gone from bad to worse, guys. This is... We are the end game. This is proper end of stream. This is proper end of stream, Dave. Oh, no. Everton, what are you lot doing? Arsenal, who scored for Arsenal? Paulinho scoring for Tottenham. Horrible. Jesus scoring for Arsenal. 2-0 Man United. There's been another goal at United. 2-0. I mean at Brighton. All right, Brighton are in the mud. Brighton are actually in the mud. And we are nowhere near to capitalise on this. Brighton are now losing 2-0 and we're not even capitalising on that. Yeah, you know what that means? Brighton are losing 2-0. That means if we win our game, we get Europa League. But we're losing 1-0. We got to score 2. Because even a draw is not enough. So just as much as how Brighton have got to score twice, basically to keep themselves into a draw position. Oh my God, here comes Sunderland. Brobby is a handful, I'll give him that. And they fluffed it. This is turning out to be a horrible afternoon. Lawrence, thank you very much. Everton stopped City and keep Spurs up. Damn. Everton should get relegated. West Ham are not even doing their jobs at home. 2-0 United. Who scored for United? Mbeumo. My goodness, man. This is horrible. Spurs are going to stay up. We need Everton to score 2. We need Everton to score 2. In the same way that we have to score 2, Everton have to score 2. What a horrible day. João Pedro getting done there. Brilliant. Just to let you guys know, basically, the way that this is, okay? Because Brighton are 2-0 down. If we equalise and we get a draw, we don't get 7th. We're still behind Brighton. Because the goal difference would be the same. And our head-to-head record this season with Brighton is horrible. We lost. So they would go above us. The only way we can get through to 7th on a draw is if Brighton concede one more goal. Brighton need to let in one more goal and lose 3-0 in order for us to draw and get Europa League. Hi, Dakota. Thank you for the super chat. We can't watch Conference League again. Either we lose or somehow make Europa League. I'm glad this nightmare of a season is over. Love from Iraq. Thank you very much, my friend. I hope you're good. I agree. I agree fully. I agree fully. It's not head-to-head. What's the ruling then? Because we're the same on goals. Like, we have the same goal difference. Everything's the same. As it stands, this is why I say Brighton, if Brighton concede one more, then we're ahead of them. Oh, is it goal scored? What's goal scored? Brighton have scored 52. We've got 57. Oh, okay, that changes everything. Also, we just need a draw. I thought it was head-to-head. And then goals scored, goals conceded. Oh, all right. All right, well, I stand corrected. We need a draw. As it stands. But what about the other games? You see, no, we have to pay attention as well. Brentford right now are ahead of us. We've got to keep eyes on the Brentford result too. Well, it's half time. It's half time. And that was one of the worst halves of the season. And I say that with, without hesitancy. And we've had some shocking halves this season, but that was one of them. At least you're not living next to Selhurst Park like I am. Heath is invaded with red and white. Bloody hell, man. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near Heath today, I'll tell you that now. Unless it's in the pond. Even then, probably not. But yeah, I bet it's just filled with Arsenal. But guys, look, there's nothing to even say about Chelsea. This is just horrible. Younes Talks Chelsea saying, time flies when you play like shit. Mate, terrible. Odds Master, thank you for the super chat. We are playing so calm, you'd think we've won the league. I know, right? Sunderland are actually really, really going for it. They've played really well, Sunderland. Really well. We've had nothing to show for anything. But we seem so easy to read. So, yeah, we're a mess. They've had more shots on us. They've had more action than us. They've had more everything. So that's that. Arash saying, near the Stadium of Light, I see no light anymore. Just pure darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend, basically, yeah? That's what we're doing. The results, the scores, not the results, the scores elsewhere as Sunderland are beating Chelsea 1-0. It's Brighton 0, Man United 2 at half-time. Burnley 0, Wolves 1. Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 1. So Arsenal are going to finish on 85 points as it stands. Fulham 1, Newcastle 0. Liverpool 0, Brentford 0. Man City 1, Villa 0. Forest 1, Bournemouth 0. Tottenham 1, Everton 0. And West Ham 0, Leeds 0. I mean, we need to hope for a very, very dynamic, interesting second half to start really changing this whole thing right now. Because as it stands, the Premier League table is Arsenal on 85, Man City on 81, United on 71. Aston Villa, as it stands, will still finish fourth on 62, which means 6 doesn't get Champions League. They'll get Europa. Liverpool in 5th on 60. Bournemouth on 56. Sunderland on 54 in 7th. Brighton on 53 in 8th. Brentford on 53 in 9th. And Chelsea on 52 in 10th, with Fulham in 11th on 52. And Newcastle behind in 12th, Everton in 13th on 49 apiece. It's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. What a calamity of a season. I'll tell you that now. And yeah, credit to Sunderland for them to get promoted from the Championship to all of a sudden end up in the Europa League spot. And we spent 2 billion to finish below them. We spent 2 billion. They got promoted. They were in the mud as well, by the way. If you remember Sunderland, they were in the Championship, playoff after playoff, missed it. You remember before that they were in League One, they got promoted. Then they get to the Premier League. First season in, they get Europa League, and they finish above us after 4 years where we've spent 2 billion. It's poetry, isn't it? It's really bad poetry. It's like a Shakespearean nightmare. You know, it's like Romeo and Juliet at the end, but they just all die. Shocking. Nilesh on Big Up, thank you very much, saying, Younes, I hope you see the message this time. Can you please make a video on Aries management taking over Chelsea? Like, how close are they to take over? Realistically, I don't need to do a video, right? Because realistically, I don't expect anything before next summer. Next summer, they can very, 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 very likely do it. If we say the same. Because covenants could be broken. But there's nothing stopping them from pulling the trigger right now if they feel like this is heading into hell. It's on them. They can step in when they please, depending on what the agreements are, and of course there's contracts and all of that, I'm sure. But yeah, Aries will pull the trigger when Aries feel like they have to pull the trigger. Simple as that. Hope that helped. Yo, Ade Senya saying Spurs are staying up, wrap up the season, man. And the Beagle saying, please just give me the World Cup. I can't stand the Premier anymore. I'm the same. Look, we're going to be covering the World Cup on Younes Talks Football, right? There's going to be loads. So make sure you're there for that. 26 group games to cover, as well as the knockout stages from the last 32. A Car2 33, thank you for the super chat. Even Alonso isn't saving this lot. These players are finished. Very finished. A load of these players are. This is why I keep saying this summer will reveal all. It is now halftime everywhere, except for Burnley, where they're still playing because they probably think there's no point for halftime. They're both getting relegated. Nilesh saying, hope Aries management or new owners come fast. It's frustrating now. New owners won't come in. Realistically, no one's buying into this right now in the way that it is. This is not happening. But new owners can come in if Aries management step in, because Aries management will look to try and get new owners in to take it off of them. So, yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Thank you very much. Ras556 saying they don't want to change the wage structure, but say they have plans to win many trophies. Make it make sense, mate. Make it make sense. This is why I say this summer will reveal all. This summer, that's one of the points. What you've just mentioned is one of the points why I keep saying this summer will tell you everything you need to know. So we'll be there. We'll be there. Algeria watch-alongs, yes. Well, the first one's Argentina, Algeria, so I will be doing that watch-along. I will do, for sure. Brilliant, there we are. Hi, Dakota, welcome to the squad. Brand new member on the channel, much appreciated. Thank you, mate. But yeah, we've got quite a few games to cover for the World Cup, quite a few. Zain Jakaz with a contribution as well, much appreciated to you. But yeah, the first one is the first game of the World Cup. We've got Mexico, South Africa. And I gotta be honest, yeah. As much as I like Mexico, they're going to be the home nation in that game because it's taking place in Mexico City, if I'm not mistaken. I am going to be supporting South Africa for that game, just because the African country. I want all the African countries to do well. So, you will find me shouting out Bafana, Bafana. Basically, that's going to be the plan. But yeah, all the games afterwards and whatnot, we're going to be there. We're going to be there. Going to be a good tournament to get our minds off what a horrible season this was. Ray, David, thank you very much, saying, unfortunately, this team is miserably done. Fully done. Aqua saying, Younes might not be able to mod in the streams. The World Cup, some World Cup games are bloody 4 a.m. for me. I know, some games are going to be crazy. We're going back to the Club World Cup settings. If you remember how we did the Club World Cup, weather reports at 5 a.m. Like, yeah, we're going back, guys. We're going back. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it's all going to play out. Amen. I see you. 1, 2, 3. Viva l'Algérie. Thank you. Same to you. Narinda, thank you for the super chat as well. My man saying, we will see Arsenal with a Premier League trophy and Spurs surviving. Yes. The way that it stands right now, yes, Burnley Wolves finally got to half-time. Bloody hell, we're about to start the second half. But yeah. Unfortunately, this season has gone from bad to worse. And Lauren saying, as Ghanaian, I feel good about the England squad. I bet you do. England-Ghana is going to be an interesting game, for sure. For sure. Man, we need the final day to kick in. You know how the final day can sometimes give you final day miracles? We need that. We need that. We need Everton to score twice. We need West Ham to score once. So then Tottenham get relegated. That's the only saviour of today. You know? Agra, thank you for the super chat. Younes, we should check XG Premier League table. That's a good shout. It's a good shout. We should have a look at the XG merchants and what they're looking at. Yeah. Percentage chance of Younes Talks weather returning. Very high. 95% probability. And I'll tell you that now. Because it's in the summer, and like for the Club World Cup, because there's thunderstorms on the East Coast. At this point, I know how it works because we went there and we've done it. But the Eastern Coast tends to have a lot of thunderstorms and a lot of, heavy rain. That would mean that FIFA, like they do, would decide to postpone and suspend games and do all of that. And there's going to be games that take place in New York, in Philadelphia, in Florida, I don't know, Miami, maybe there's going to be games out, I don't know. But there's going to be games that are on that East Coast that's going to have thunderstorms. And when that happens, we're toast, guys. We're going to have to sit there with weather maps waiting for the game to resume. It's going to happen. 100%. Out of all the games, right? 26 group games, knockout stage games, there's going to be games. where that happens. It's going to happen. So that's why I've gone with 95% probability. Because if it's not... look, if it doesn't happen, I'll be seriously shocked. Right, seriously shocked. So, Lawrence, thank you for the super chat. Even if it's expanded to 66, Nigeria won't qualify. Nah, that's mad. Nah, you best believe Nigeria will even if they have to crawl there, they'll be there. I know you're Ghanaian, innit? That's probably why you're saying it. But yeah, Nigeria will be there. They have to 60. I hope it doesn't get to 66 because it's just stupid at that point. You know what I mean? Rambo, thank you for the super chat. Younes, I don't want to sound like an Igbali apologist, but I never liked Enzo to begin with. No, that's fine. The guy kissed Benfica's crest and was on the plane to London 3 days later. He's a mercenary. Good riddance. You know what? He's no different to many players, though. I think this is what people don't realize. He's shown it publicly. That's the problem. Many people don't show it, but they're the same. You don't get players that are loyal, in it, proper. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't really happen. Enzo was just public enough to show it. So, no, but I agree with you. I agree with you. Sheila Josh. Big contribution, much appreciated. Thank you for the support to the channel. Thank you, my friend. I've watched you closely all season, so much that my kids can repeat your opening line before you even say it. Big up to your kids, yeah? You, Matisse, Johnny, Goonie have defended our badge of pride. Keep being awesome because you're making a bigger difference than you realise. LFTL. Love for the love. I can read acronyms really well. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. And look, it's like I explained, when was it, 2 days ago? I say everything in how I honestly see it. You won't find me try and pivot and portray something in a way that I don't actually believe. You'll never have that here. Never. So, in the same way right now where I know there's much, 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 much more work to be done, that I don't have any confidence in the club actually doing because a leopard doesn't change its spots. After 4 years and 2 billion spent, is why I am the way that I am. So, yeah, we'll continue to call things out in the way they have to be. And that's all we can do. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Narinda, did TT take a revenge by not picking Chelsea players? Nah, it's not that. It's not that. There's some players that he didn't pick are justified not going. There's some that are up for debate, right? The ones that he did pick, like Spence. I don't get why Spence is on the plane. But we know TT. When we get to the World Cup, we're going to see exactly how it's all meant to work. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. When it gets there, we'll see. Zukanyed, thank you for the super chat, for the member quote. We need your support, Younes. Bafana are weak. Are they? I know South Africa to be all right. They're meant to be decent. So I'm expecting good things from them. Anyway, hopefully, get a result against Mexico. We'll be there. Hi there, Koda again. Are you watching the France games in the World Cup? Yes. Actually, basically, I've had to look at schedule because I've got other commitments and I've got the times and I've got all of this. So I've had to look at schedule in terms of games that realistically I can do. And where is it? Have I got France listed? Yeah, I've got France, Senegal, and the last day. Norway versus France, Senegal versus Iraq. So I'm doing those. That's the last day. So we'll have the group game. Ray David, thank you for your super chat as well. Today's biggest joke, Man United wins 2-0, but we lose 1-0. They tried to help us and we say no, thank you. Honestly, yeah, it's like Amy Winehouse, that classic song, you know? They're trying to take me down to rehab and I'm saying no, no, no. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it feels that way. Chelsea, 2012, thank you very much. I haven't seen you make content with Matisse lately. No, I've not done anything with Matisse in a while. I've spoken with him, but no, I don't really with anyone, to be honest. Except obviously lately, Johnny Goonie, we've done streams, but that's really it. That's really it. We're about to kick off the second half, by the way. And we're up and away. For the second half. And Bryce, thank you for your super chat as well. Younes, you've made this season bearable once again. Best football commentary, hands down. You deserve 1 million followers, mate. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy. It's been an interesting season. It's not been an enjoyable season, I'll be honest. It's not been enjoyable at all. But we are here, no matter what. We are here. And we'll see, we'll always see things how they'll play out and say it for what they actually are. Oh, no. Sunderland are in. How's he missed? Sanchez with a monster save. How has he missed? Nah, Broby, you should get shot for that. I'm sorry, but that's poor. That's 2-0 Sunderland. That is 2-0 Sunderland. Easily. Broby cannot miss that. All you got to do is put it in the corner. It's really bad defending, by the way. Gusto is on substances. How are you keeping him onside? Really, really bad. Really, really bad from Gusto there. Terrible. But Bryce, thank you for that super chat, mate. Much appreciated. It means a lot. Mazin, thank you for your super chat. Palmer has a mentality problem and no amount of natural skills will compensate for poor mentality. Big players need a strong mentality. You could be onto something there. You could be onto something there, for sure. Villa have scored. 1-1. Villa have scored. Watkins. Sunderland are in again. Mate, this is like it's like the first half didn't end. What's going on? What is going on? Come out for the second half, we were exactly the same. By the way, Aston Villa scoring is not good for 6th getting Champions League. So that doesn't really mean a thing now. 6th and 7th, as it stands, will both get Europa. So both Brighton and Bournemouth are, you know, not really sweating now. Doesn't really mean much if it stays that way at Man City, which I don't anticipate it to. I think Aston Villa are still on the beach. But anyway, ball in, out for a goal kick. Great. Cheers. Sweet. Younes, do you think it's coming home? Yes. Not bothered playing FM. Wow. That's how you know it's mad. McFarlane's pointing at his watch. I don't get why. There's been a goal. Man United 3-0. Holy crap. There's been a goal. No way. There's been a goal and it's Arsenal as well. I have to laugh. Yeah, I have to laugh. Why? Because Brighton just... Oh, no, it's been ruled out. It's been ruled out. The United goal has been ruled out. And then I'd say sell Gusto to Italy. I'd send him to Thailand. We are so bad. Holy crap. I'm sorry. That defending is absolutely cataclysmic that I have to laugh. I just have to laugh at that. That is atrocious defending. Yeah. Holy crap. Richie says, where Chelsea done, this is not Chelsea. This is catastrophic. Sunderland fans are on the pitch. Holy crap. Is that an own goal from Gusto? We're ball watching. Is it Xhaka? All right, Sunderland fans, get back into your stand. Holy crap. Gusto, listen, Gusto needs to be sold. Yeah. There's no if, buts, or maybes. Gusto needs to be transfer listed instantly. Instantly. What's he done here? Oh my God. Oh my God. What is he doing? Are you high? Richie says Sunderland 2, CFC LDN 0. Yeah. You know, I don't even know what to say. It's like Gusto. It's like Gusto's gone, you know what? We're on the final day. I might not be here anymore. I might not score today, so screw it. Give me the ball. I'll score an own goal, because at least that's a goal. Oh, no, the United goal was given. The United goal was given. It's Fernandez, player of the season. So as soon as Brighton concede the third, we concede the second. We're that bad. Arsenal, by the way, Madueke. And Sunderland nearly getting a third. Nearly getting a third. It feels like we're doing this intentionally. But what's mad is we were only saying, I said this on the preview, we were only saying, throw the game if Brighton are winning. They're getting killed 3-0, and we're still throwing the game. Oh, Reece James is coming on now, yeah? He should have started. Who's coming off? Is it Hatto? He's taken off Hatto. Gusto survives. Somehow Gusto is still here. Zakanya, thank you for the super chat. Saying Gusto must be fried. Is it just me, or are your subs going up too slow? I am not even watching this game. This is more entertaining. Gusto must be fried. Is it just me? What do you mean? I don't understand that question. Are you talking subs? Subscribers? No, my subs are good. Subs are good. But substitutions, I don't get your question. But, yeah. Gusto is fried, for sure. Sebi, thank you for your super chat as well, saying, let's change the subject, Younes. Rico was robbed last night. Mate, we're going to talk about it in a sec, yeah. Because I got to talk about it. We don't talk boxing on here. It's about time we do for a moment. Ayomi Kunadiju... You can... Let me start again. Ayomi Kundaniju. Thank you for the super chat. Younes, make your 20 list of whole players that need to leave this summer. But I can list the whole squad at this point. But I'll do that in a sec, actually. Shara 2-kill, Brighton's losing and we are throwing the match. I know, right? This is the problem. They didn't get the memo. I said throw the game. If Brighton are winning, they're losing 3-0. Why are you throwing the game? Feels that way. Richie saying, have Bruno broken the record, Younes? Yes, he has. He has indeed. And Rambo saying, this is the worst season of my life. Disgusting. It really is. This is so, so bad. So, so bad. There's been a goal. There's been 2 goals. Bournemouth have equalised. And Burnley have equalised. Bournemouth are going to be finishing 6th. Bournemouth are going to be finishing 6th. But yeah, Rico last night absolutely robbed. For me, that's the biggest fix in boxing history. That because he was going to convincingly beat Usyk, and as someone who's only had 1 pro fight, is a kickboxer by trade, it would have been the biggest upset in boxing history, I think. Proper Rocky story. He was winning every round. Actually, not every round. He won, I think, 7 out of the 10 rounds that went until the 11th. I think he was up. So it wouldn't, even if it went the distance, he would have won on points. And then the ref steps in after the bell is rung. Robbery. In terms of the squad, let's get to the squad. So the squad. Sanchez, sell. Fofana, sell. Hatto, loan. Gusto, sell. Fernandez, I don't even know what's going on. He's going to go anyway. Caicedo, keep. Cucurella, I'd keep. Cole Palmer, keep. Neto, sell. Pedro, keep. Reece James, keep, of course. Delap, sell. Jorgensen, sell. Asugo, loan. Santos, loan. Chalobah, keep. Achempong. Loan. Garnacho sell. 2-1. Palmer scores. Good goal. From out the box. Let me just have a look. Sorry, one sec. Keeping up with the chat as well. Shot. Yeah, keep it at the howler there. Keep it at the howler. It's a good shot. Good power. But keeper's absolutely fumbled that. 2-1. Doesn't change anything. We need 2 more goals, technically. Casey, should we go for Marmoush from City? Thank you very much. If there's more coming with it, yes, you'd think. But, yeah, right now, nah, it's not enough. Sly saying, line up if lose JP, Cole, Cuckoo, Esteval, Enzo, Josh. I mean, bloody hell, that's a lot. No, there's going to be players. There's players there we're not letting go of. Esteval staying. Josh, I think, will stay. The rest, though, yeah, God knows. Richie saying Tottenham staying up, end the season now. I know. I'm going to go through the scores in a sec. Badiashile sell, Esteval keep, Gittin sell, Lavia at this point sell, and Mudryk is just I don't even know what to call it at this point. Do you know what I mean? The scores elsewhere as it goes. Brighton 0, Man United 3, Burnley 1, Wolves 1, Palace losing 2-0 to Arsenal, Fulham 1, Newcastle 0, Liverpool 0, Brentford 0, City 1, Aston Villa 1, Forest 1, Bournemouth 1, Tottenham 1, Everton 0, and West Ham are still 0-0 with Leeds. West Ham are doing absolutely nothing to help themselves. Like, it's not even about Tottenham going down, just for themselves. Do you know what I mean? For themselves, they're not even doing anything. So yeah, Mo Nigerian, who would you get in place of Fernandes? Personally, I could easily come on here and start just plucking out like Vitinha. It's not going to happen, right? It doesn't make any sense. Liverpool have scored. Liverpool are 1-0 up. Okay, what does this actually do? One sec. I'm going to get back to that in a sec. Liverpool now 1-0 up. Oh, does that mean Villa go into 5th? We're about to check that in a sec. Hang on. Here comes Sunderland again. Side netting. Yeah, I could easily come out and tell you, okay, I want Vitinha. Not happening. Bruno Guimaraes should be someone we go for. Should be. We won't. Should be. But that's who I should. But that's who I would be looking at, that sort of player to replace Enzo Fernandez. But no, don't worry. We're going to get Barco, and we might go and get, I don't know, some average midfielder from somewhere, and then just go like, yeah, it's done. In terms of Liverpool winning 1-0 now, Aston Villa are still in 4th because Aston Villa are drawing 1-1. If Man City win that game, Liverpool go into 4th and Villa go into 5th, meaning 6th gets Champions League. So Bournemouth right now in 6th and clear, very clear, need Villa to concede 1. That's what needs to happen. Interesting stuff. We've got half an hour to go. Half an hour to go. Yo, Adi Senya saying Gusto Fofana should leave ASAP. Blueco out. We want our Chelsea back. This is the worst last day games ever. It really is, isn't it? It really is. The way this is all going, you know. We got to live in a world where Arsenal are champions, Tottenham are still in the league, and we're not in the Champions League. In fact, might not even get European football at all. I have to say, I'm a bit surprised at how battered Brighton have got. Couple of Sunderland subs. Brobby and Angulo off. Isidore and Diarra both on. Brobby coming off is a little bit of an interesting one. Very interesting one. Because he's been a nuisance, if we're being honest. He's been a nuisance. So I don't know how that's going to work out for Sunderland. Although Brobby should have scored just as they come out for the second half. Absolutely should have scored. But, yeah. Oh, no. You can't write it. You can't write it. This is football heritage. This is football heritage. We end the season with a red card. It has to be done. We end the season with a red. It must, because we are the Red King champions. We are the red card champions. Yeah? We are the red card champions. It's Levi Colwell. I thought it was Fofana. Yep, welcome back, Levi. Welcome back, mate. Sweet. Oh, no, it's not. Is it? Who was it, him or Fofana? By the way, Aston Villa have a VAR decision that's being checked. It's Fofana. It's Fofana. It's Fofana. Okay. Yeah. Typical. Typical. Second yellow. What an idiot. What an idiot. And the ref is right there. You know, they've both held him back, to be honest. They've both held him back. Him and Levi. But Fofana's already on a yellow. He's been given a second yellow. He's off. Villa are 2-1 up. The VAR decision has been given. Villa are 2-1 up. So any hope? How are Villa doing this? They're meant to be hungover. Watkins. Mate, that's crazy. So, yeah, 6th place will not be getting Champions League. Like this, there's no chance. Absolutely no chance. Mo Nigerian says, get maybe Firmin from Barca for Enzo replacement. We're not going to get him from Barcelona. No chance. We had the chance to before Champions League football and all of that, but now... Do you know what I mean? Nicky says, man, them doing everything not to play conference ball at this rate. I don't think they got the memo that Brighton are getting destroyed. Have Arsenal scored? No? 1-1. Liverpool-Brentford. Brentford have scored. Oh, yeah. No, 6th is definitely not getting Champions League now. 6th, definitely getting Europa League. Oh! 3-0. 3-1. Oh! How's he missed? Oh, it's defended. I thought he shot that. It was defended. Bloody hell. João Pedro with the Neto's coming off and he's laughing. Chalobah's coming on. So we're defending a loss. We're defending a loss, guys. We're defending a loss. Yeah? Sweet. Love it. This is the worst final day in the world. Yeah? This is the worst final day in the world. This is such a calamity. It's ridiculous. What's happened? All right. Got to take it again. I think we better start getting ready for no European football, guys. Do you know what I mean? Are we taking the corner again, or? Nah, is that Enzo Fernandez? Oh, no, okay, referee, okay, play on. What is going on? Can we take the corner, please? Bloody hell. It took about a year and a half for that. As it stands, right, as it stands, let's go to the table as it stands. Villa are in 4th, 5 points ahead of Liverpool. Liverpool are in 5th. Bournemouth will be playing Europa from 6th. Sunderland are in 7th. Brighton are in 8th. Brentford are in 9th. And Chelsea are in 10th. And West Ham are getting relegated. Imagine the London Stadium in the Championship. Bloody hell, man. It's not even going to sell out half. It's going to be an empty bowl. Also, yeah, if anyone can pluck out the stat, how many red cards is that this season? Is it 12? I'm trying to remember. It's been a little while since we had that whole red card saga, but what's it now? Sunderland are still pushing, by the way. I mean, they got an extra man. 7? Nah, that's too little. Can't be 7. Is it 7? For the season, all comps, 9. 9 sounds more like it. 13. All right, now we're just plucking out numbers out of nowhere. 11 including Maresca. 12? Yeah, no, we're counting Maresca, of course. He got sent off too. We're counting everything. Red card's a red card. 11 with Maresca. Yeah, okay, so it's 11. All right, so it's not 12, it's 11. I was close. There's been a goal. West Ham! West Ham have scored! Everton, where are you? Everton, please! West Ham have scored. Oh, Everton, wake up somehow. Not Sean Dyche, David Moyes, where are you? Oh my God, Everton, please. If Everton score 1, they'll get the second. Everton, please, you've got 23 minutes. Actually, no, at Tottenham it's more. There's half an hour. There's still half an hour. Bloody hell, Enzo Fernandez, he's all over him. Has he been booked? Yep, typical. Tyreek George coming on for Everton. You couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. Please. Tyreek George, mate, you can do the most Chelsea thing today. You can do the most Chelsea thing. We need Everton to score 2. This is why I'm stating they have to score. They got to get on with it. Sunderland with a chance again. We're not interested in playing today, are we? Like, we're actually not. Block. Bloody hell, another block. Look at that. Look at that determination. Look at that. Who's Sunderland's number 28? Beautiful from him. The way to win that back was outstanding. Nah, it's not a handball, Levi Colwell. Nah, I wouldn't give that. Is there a check? No, free kick. Free kick, Sunderland. Dangerous area. It really is all Sunderland. And straight to Sanchez. How many red cards Chelsea got this season? Let's ask Biggie. Chelsea has received 11 red cards this season across all competitions. Big up to Biggie. The big up AI. Knows all the information now. Sunderland free kick. I'm keeping an eye on Everton. Like, I'm just waiting for that Everton line to just change to 1-1. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm looking at right now, man. Like, obviously, we've got this on and we're down to 10 men and we're in the mud. But if I see that Everton line go blue and then they score, I swear we're going to have a very interesting end. But we need Everton to get that first goal. Here comes Sunderland again. It's all Sunderland. It's all Sunderland. We're not interested in playing. Like, we legitimately are not interested. Free kick, Chelsea. Yellow card given to... Is that Xhaka? Yep, Xhaka. Fuzzbrain, thank you very much, saying, don't worry, Delap is going to save the day. He's such a baller. Yeah, imagine that. Guarantee if he comes on, we go down to 9. "17 minutes left here at the Stadium of Light. Still Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1. Chelsea down to 10. Look at that. Sleeping. Absolutely sleeping. João Pedro sleeping. Look at that. Through ball straight into midfield. Here comes Sunderland. It's ball in between. Intercepted. Honestly. Look at that. Palmer, bruv. But Cole, man. Oh, man. A fortunate fall. Thank you very much. Saying, don't worry, Younes, we're world champions. Help me. Honestly. Yeah, don't worry, guys. You know, we've got a badge to prove it and all sorts. Sarthak, thank you for the contribution, my friend. Much appreciated. Everton are still not scoring against Tottenham. Still 1-0 Tottenham. Come on. Phil the Power says, why not play youth? This is embarrassing. Well, because apparently we had something to play for today. Apparently. I say apparently because Brighton are getting cooked and it's like we don't know. We're so easy to read. And the quality is just not good. And it's in the mud. And, you know, we've got to end the season with a red card. You know, football heritage. Play on, play to the whistle, you idiot. Who's that? Caicedo. Play to the whistle. Bruv, stopping while mid... I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. You know? This season, Chelsea has 11 red cards, including the manager. That is football heritage. It's all we're left with, guys. I'm sorry. It's all we're left with. We've got to make banter now. Like we're here for the vibes. We're here for bants. Simple as that. Wow. Palmer hits that back to the bridge. That's gone down the, what's the motorway to Sunderland? The M62? Is it the M62? Am I thinking of something else? Everton, come on, guys. You got 19 minutes. Musa Mohammed, thank you for the super chat. I hope the players are doing blue out too, because there's no way we're this bad. No, we are. But there is an element of it does feel like some players are just not bothered. So some players are just, yeah, you know. But there are some players here where we're just trash. McFarlane's telling his players that Brighton are losing 3-0. Oh, what? They only just found out, yeah? Bloody hell. My goodness, it's like we're living in dial-up. You know? Well, do you remember back in the day where you had to find out football scores? You had to go to like the betting shop, outside the betting shop, and look at like teletext. Do you know what I mean? Look at the, you know, or you're outside any shops that have TVs being sold on the window, and it's got teletext on. You're just like waiting for page 316 to refresh. Big up if you know page 316. Yeah. 302 was for the football. 316 was the scores page. But, yeah, living in dial-up. Mate, we knew Brighton were winning 3-0 20 minutes ago. Over the bar, chance for Sunderland. The Beagle, thank you very much, Younes. I'm watching the Everton game and they are playing crap. Oh, my God. Everton are only good when it's not necessary. I know, right? Well, I mean, for them, today's not necessary. They've got nothing to play for. Why aren't they good? We're into the last 10, guys. And Tottenham are staying up, it looks like. And as it stands, Sunderland will be playing European football. Edward, thank you very much. Saying these players have their agents on speed dial. Facts. You know, you best believe a lot of them after today is going, all right, can we get that move going? Like 100%. Like I say, this summer is going to be a very interesting watch. We'll be here. We'll be covering everything. Sarthak Bior, thank you very much. How does promoted Sunderland finish above us? Because they're a football team, a proper football team. That have actually done things really well for their level. And now they're getting rewarded. Goal for West Ham. Another goal. West Ham are 2-0 up. Everton, for the love of all that is holy, you got one job. Everton, you've got one job. There's been a goal as well. Fulham are 2-0 up against Newcastle. My goodness. Fulham are on it. Newcastle have done. Abu Bakr saying officially checked out. We're not in Europe. Bye. Facts. Jake, wake me up when the owners have left Chelsea. I'll let you know, mate. Trust me. You'll hear it here first. If it ever came to that, trust me, you'll hear it here first. Maybe Johnny might beat me to it. Maybe Johnny might. He'll have that on speed dial. But Delap is the guy we need, guys. Delap. Yeah. Let's bring on Delap. Who wants to go down to 9 men? And Chempong as well. Everton, you got 15 minutes, you've got one job. That's where my focus is right now. Yes, confirmation is we have Brock Lesnar coming on. I know he's got his match at Clash in Italy against Obafemi, but in the meantime, he is coming on for Chelsea against Sunderland to try and get sent off again. Sunderland are going to make a sub here as well. Yeah, so we got Delap coming on, Chempong coming on. Who's coming off? I wonder. Krim, thank you very much as well, saying, have you seen Usyk versus Rico, by the way? I did. I spoke about that already. Biggest robbery I've ever seen in boxing, I'll be honest. And should be a rematch, but listen, the higher-ups in boxing would not want to jeopardize their champion, Usyk, losing to someone who's had one pro fight. It just doesn't make any sense for the sport. So, yeah. He's taken off Caicedo to bring on Delap. And Chempong for Gusto. All right, I'm cool with that. What's he gone to? Has he gone to like a 4-3-2? Feels that way. Delap is going to be absolutely useless. Thank you very much. Rambo, we lose with Augusto Ongo and a Fofana red card. The exact representation of these players' careers at Chelsea. You couldn't write it. Fact. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. You're completely right. And thank you very much, Lawrence. Biggest robbery was Fury versus Ngannou. That's up there, but no, I would say yesterday was even bigger. Because at least that was an exhibition. Yesterday was for a title. Linear World Championship of the World was on the line against someone that's had one pro fight and comes from kickboxing. And he bossed Usyk the entire fight. I would say yesterday was a bit bigger. There have been some robberies. Dubois on Usyk was a robbery as well. Funnily, Usyk is an unbelievable boxer, one of the best we've ever seen. But it's funny that we've had 2 fights now that have kind of gone in his favour that shouldn't have. It's weird. Kimorsa with the member chat, much appreciated. With this performance, we deserve not going to Europe. Yeah, to be fair, I agree. I'm just looking at Everton. They got 10 minutes and they're not doing anything. I want to see Everton pop up and go, Everton have scored. You know, come on, man. They need 2 goals. They need 2 goals in 10 minutes. And if there's going to be a team that concedes that, it's going to be Tottenham, right? But this game, we've got 4 minutes left. I mean, this is done and dusted. But Everton, they need a goal now. Like, realistically, they need a goal now. By the way, 6th will not get Champions League. It's done. Bournemouth are drawing, but Liverpool are drawing and Villa are winning at City. So, just not happening. Nah, Younes, been watching Everton second half, but they're sleeping. Oh, man. Typical, innit? RSO 2003, thank you very much. Please, Younes, explain this to me. We know Delap is the worst footballer in the Premier League, so why do we keep putting him on the pitch? Is this an order from the Blue Co managers? Maybe to just try and up his value, but from Callum McFarlane's perspective, I do kind of get it. It's just, we know he's going to do nothing, but I do get... Here's the thing. You look to your bench, who's the attackers that you have? Okay, well, you got Delap. That's it. You got Delap. Okay, cool. I've got to bring him on because we're down to 10 men. We're losing 2-1. We need to get a goal. Screw it. Bring Delap on. I get it, but the problem isn't there. The problem is we all know he's going to do nothing. That's the issue. So I hope that explains it for you. I hope that explains it. I get the logic, but it's just ridiculous. It's just... I would rather try and do something else than bring Delap on. We just know it wouldn't work. Yeah, Derry's available. I hope he's all right. I mean, the last time he got knocked out, I hope his head's all right. But yeah, I'd risk bringing Derry on. So, amen. Thank you very much. Saying breaking news. Rico just appealed the decision. Good on him. Good on him. You best believe it's still going to be ruled in Usyk's favour, but at least I think that should open up the door for a rematch. Although I do think the problem with a rematch is this. Usyk will take it more seriously. Usyk will know exactly what he's stepping in the ring with this time, and he'll take it seriously. So I think if they have to run it back, I think Usyk wins the next one. Because Usyk will just level up. He'll just step up. But hopefully the appeal can overrule the stoppage. And if it overrules the stoppage and it goes to the points, well, Rico becomes champion. Well, a champion. So let's see. Everton, where are you at? They're not going to do it, are they? They're not going to do it. 83 minutes, still 1-0 Tottenham. This season, we've just had disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. Do you know what I mean? Sunderland are going to be playing Europa League. Oh, Crystal Palace have got one back. Man City have got one back. 2-2. So Crystal Palace have scored. And City 2-2. There is still a chance then for 6. Just. It's clinging on by a thread. But Kaz Automotive, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure watching you all season. Thank you from all of us, Blue Co out. Regards to your family and my condolences for your loss. CFC for life. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. And all is good now, at least. 10 minutes? Where's 10 minutes come from? I'd love to know where 10 come from. Referee says play on. Ras, thank you very much. We will get more experience, they say, for 150k a week. We all know what kind of experience they're talking about. Coughs, Tosin coughs. Exactly. Don't worry, guys. We're getting Alex Scott. Oh, no. The City decision is going to VAR. City decision to VAR. This is getting checked. Everton are still doing nothing. It's still 1-0 Tottenham with 5 minutes to go. Goal given. Goal given at City. There's a VAR check at Crystal Palace as well. Bloody hell. I mean, that game means nothing. But 16, man, thank you very much for the contribution. Much appreciated. Yeah, I mean, Alex Scott now is going to be playing Europa League football at Bournemouth. Would he really want to downgrade? How mad is that? This is insane. Everton do it. Oh, my God, Everton, man. You lot are useless. On the day that we actually need you, you're useless. You best believe, guys, yeah, we're not going to end up in this again. Crystal Palace have equalised. Oh, it's 2-2. Palace have equalised. Means absolutely nothing. But Palace have equalised. Mental. Well done, you Palace. Mateta with the goal, the first one. Don't know who scored the second one. But Arsenal going to be lifting that Premier League trophy after this anyway. West Ham, I'm sorry, West Ham, you did what you could today. Everton let you down, let all of us down. But yeah, what I wanted to say, we're not going to end up with this situation again, guys. You know, Tottenham fighting relegation, all that, it's not going to happen again. They're going to be higher next season. It's not happening. So we had our fun. We had our fun thinking that Spurs could get relegated. They nearly did. They haven't. It is what it is. Rejo Park, thank you very much, mate. Hope you're well. Madueke and Havertz are Premier League champions before Reece James. Let that sink in. No worries, Alonso. The Band-Aid to the rescue. Facts. Facts, Matt. Honestly, you've summed it up nicely there. I'll be honest. You've summed it up nicely. Oh, there's a VAR check for the Palace goal. VAR check for Palace. Don't disallow it. Let them have a flipping point against Arsenal. Let them. Go on. Everton almost scored. Oh, VAR disallowed the goal. Arsenal looking like they're going to pick up 3 points then. RSO 2003, thank you very much, saying it's so sad that West Ham's going down. At least they are leaving with their heads held high. Good luck, lads. It is sad. For a club like West Ham, this is actually really, really bad. Really bad. Daniel says Tyreek George just had a howler in the Everton game. That sums it up. That sums it up, doesn't it? Anything Chelsea related now is in the mud. But no, Everton are not doing it. Okay, that's it. You know what? I think we've come to terms with Tottenham are staying up. That's it. Tottenham are staying up. There's nothing else. Nothing else. But as it stands, it's been a goal. West Ham. West Ham 3-0. West Ham are going out with their heads held high. West Ham are going in. That will be their last Premier League goal. It's 3-0 West Ham. And, yeah, Everton have not helped the cause, unfortunately. Right now for European football, Bournemouth in 6th on 57, Sunderland in 7th on 54, Brighton in 8th on 53, Brentford in 9th on 53, and Chelsea in 10th on 52. So as it stands, Bournemouth and Sunderland will be playing Europa League football, and Brighton will be playing Conference League football. As it stands. And we'll be playing no league football. This is huge for Sunderland. Really huge. Sunderland, Europa League. Pretty mental. Someone says, will we get a sponsor then? Yeah, Bet365. At this rate, that's what we're going to end up with. Actually, you know what? The betting companies are all getting kicked out. Betting companies are getting kicked out. So we're going to have to try and find a timber company from somewhere in southwest London. I don't know if anyone's interested. You got any timber company interested in and around the Fulham area? Fulham Timber, does that exist? You know? Imagine we get Fulham Timber. I don't even think that's a thing. You know, they can sponsor us for like 2 mil. Right, full time at Brighton. They've been killed 3-0 and are still getting European football. Brilliant. Although they'll be gutted that they're not playing Europa League because they're getting Conference League as it stands. WeBuyGold.com. Imagine we got We Buy Any Car. Full-time West Ham Leeds. West Ham are relegated to the Championship. Unfortunately. Leyland Paints. Yeah, we could do that. Battersea Dogs Home's a good one. At least have a good cause. You know? We could get Battersea Dogs Homes, Battersea Cats Home as well. They do both, dogs and cats. We could get them to. Sheila's Wheels. Sheila's Wheels, do they still exist? If Sheila's Wheels still exist, we could get Sheila's Wheels. That'll be something. What a calamity. Right. We're reaching the end. We're just waiting for the full-time whistles everywhere. Greg's is a great one. Sponsored by, you know, the £1 vegan sausage roll itself. Yeah, Sheila's Wheels still exist. My goodness, crazy. I remember getting quoted by them once, and I was like, nah, mate, you're all right. Sheila can keep her wheels. Jackie Livesey, thank you for the contribution. Much appreciated. Yeah, you know what? Weatherspoons. We should get sponsored by Weatherspoons. Sorted. Big up, yeah. Spoons, straight up. 16 man. Can we go from 10th to winning the league next season? Call in Antonio Conte. Maybe he can do that. Not sure that's ever going to happen again, I'll be honest. There's no goals elsewhere. We're going to end this final day on a very depressing note, guys. Unfortunately. This is all going to end on a very depressing note. I was at KFC LDN. Full-time at Crystal Palace. Arsenal have won the title. They're about to have a trophy lift. Fulham have beaten Newcastle 2-0. Rambo, thank you for the super chat. Another loss proves McFarlane should never be in a Chelsea job. Mate, McFarlane should never be in another manager job ever, as far as I'm concerned. Up until when he's done his badges and he's learned and he's gone and had some experience and he's actually gone off and done things away from anything kinetic related, then that would be fantastic for him. But apart from that, yeah. Nenad says, no Conference League, yay. Much appreciated, mate. Well, I have to say congrats to Sunderland. Sunderland are about to play Europa League. Congrats to them. Full times are coming in. Big up, Younes, for all your hard work. Big up to you. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having all of you. Been a pleasure. Liverpool, Brentford 1-1 full time. So that's the end of Mo Salah at Liverpool as well. And I have to say thank you to all of you. Thank you to every single one of you. This is the last Chelsea stream that we're doing this season, until next season. So I do want to take a moment before we all end and everything, saying to all of you guys, thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the watch-alongs this season. It's been depressing, but it's been a pleasure for you guys, right? It's been fantastic with all of you. So I appreciate your interaction and your support and everything that you lot have done to support the channel. It's just the reason why we've got it up to this number where it is now. So it's all of you guys. So I appreciate it. Thank you all so much. And we will go again next season. But we're not ending there. The videos are not stopping. And there will be watch-alongs on Younes Talks Football. We've got the Champions League final watch-along, and then it's over to the World Cup. Actually, I'm going to do the Conference League as well. We've got to do the Conference League. Crystal Palace, hopefully they get the job done. And we're going to do the World Cup. So make sure you're all, as you are here, watching Chelsea with me, make sure you're on Younes Talks Football, link in the description, and you're watching the World Cup games too. And we can go through all of that. Much appreciated. Thank you very much as well to Loyanda, with a super chat saying my highlight of the season was Fabrizio denying reading briefs on YTF, and later that day he went to read a brief. And it's full time. Sunderland have qualified for Europa League. Chelsea will not be playing European football next season. Mo Nigerian says Kellyman and David Washington going to save us next season, yeah? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And Jackie Livesey, thank you for the contribution as well. Much appreciated. But we have ended. We've been killed, we've lost, and we are not playing European football next year. Tottenham, Everton, the only game left, but that's going to end, and Tottenham have survived. West Ham are getting relegated. What a horrible end to the season. We could not have had it any worse. This is the worst that we could have asked for. I do want to say to everyone on Big Up as well, big up to all of you. Steve says, get Blueco and these kinetic wrong'uns out of our club. Facts. I'm going to go and do the review. We're going to get all that up and running. But I do want to say again, thank you all so much for all of your support, contribution and whatnot. We've had a horrible season. But over on Younes Talks Chelsea here, it's been a good season for us, isn't it? With all of us together. So I do have to say thank you for that. That's the positive. And I'll be doing the review. So keep your eyes out for the review as it drops. Much appreciated. And I will catch all of you on there. And make sure you're subbed to Younes Talks Football. And I'll see you in a bit. Take care, people. In a bit. And peace.